Why Kogi State House of Assembly threatening to arrest Dangote over a cement factory? Welcome to the news. If you are new, kindly subscribe. If you have been there, thank you for your support. As you like and share. The Kogi State House of Assembly members have issued arrest threat to the CEO of the Dangote Group of Companies, Aliko Dangote. Dangote, who is the current richest African man, risks being arrested in the order of the Kogi State House of Assembly, who accused him of blatant disregard to the invitation to appear before the Kogi State House of Assembly months ago. According to reports, Dangote was summoned by the Kogi State House of Assembly over the controversy surrounding the acquisition of his Dangote cement factory, Obajana. His refusal to appear before the Kogi State House of Assembly, despite consenting to do so, resulted in the sealing of his cement factory as well as threats of arrest by the Kogi State House of Assembly. Well, if you have agreed to come and he refused to come, there's no one that is above the law. Even in Senate club, they get people, no matter how rich you are, it's just to come. Yes, he has bought the factory, but if there are gray areas, if he cannot go, definitely he should be able to send somebody. I don't support his being invited and not going at all. It's not good for the image of anybody. The sealing off of the cement factory by the state legislature became necessary after investigation on the acquisition of the said cement factory revealed that due and legal process was not followed. Interestingly, the news of the sealing of the facilities elicited jubilation in the youth of Obajana, who accused the Dangote of abandoning its social responsibility to the community, as well as making them die and contract diseases from the industrial waste of the factory, which are allegedly not well managed. The jubilant youth reportedly marched to the factory facilities to expel the workers, but was however stopped by the Kogi State government. Speaking to newsman Kingsley Fanwo, Kogi State Information Commissioner said, pursuant to the constitutional authorities of the Kogi State House of Assembly and upon petition by the people of Kogi State, an investigation was carried out on the acquisition of Obajana Cement Company by Dangote Company. It was found that no valid acquisition took place, as Dangote could not show evidence of what was paid as consideration for the acquisition. The legislators invited the chairman of the company, Aliko Dangote, before the House for explanation, but he failed to appear before the State Assembly, giving excuses. Is it possible for the caliber of somebody like Dangote to acquire a place without valid documentation? Well, we're still waiting for the truth to be unveiled, because I don't think with his level in the society, in the country and outside the country, for him to have an acquisition without the proper documentation. Well, let's hear what the comments of the people are. The State House of Assembly overstepping their boundary. Their actions will be investors. There are better ways to handle issues. Dangote is not a stranger in this country. He is regarded as the richest man in Africa. Whatever Kogi State government want to get out of him, they should be able to do it in such a way that will not bring about crisis within him, the state, and the company. It is essence this government take over the asset from this individual. Benue State House of Assembly should follow the step of Kogi State by taking back Benue cement. People just come and talk anyhow. I will leave when government cannot manage an established company or factory within their state and somebody is ready to do it for them. The onus is for them to do the needful. Get whatever proper documentation they need to get the people, whoever want to acquire to pay for whatever it needs to pay for. And if the state government are interested in acquisition and getting share, it's for them to negotiate and agree and document it. Be it 10%, be it 20%, and agree on what the company must do for the community that is hosting them. But you discover that most of the people that are in government don't even know what from their left from their right. In the area of negotiation, they won't get professional to do it for them. They will be using politics. And when the thing starts staring them in the face, they will not start complaining. How can you say they should go and take over Benue and the way Kogi State are taking over the one in Kogi State, the one in Obajana? Things are not done that way. We should be doing things the way they are done in other clans. Let us respect the law. Let us do the needful. Those signing the agreement there, if you ask them, they might not even remember. You'll be surprised. They can't even tell you what and what they signed for. And now you are not complaining. Dangote is good for you. In the 5 eastern states, you don't even have pure water factory. Talk less of cement company. Do they have any cement company he can acquire? He has been acquiring. He didn't build any new one. Apart from what is building in Lagos, the refinery. All the people of this country have to respect Dangote because of his patriotism and effort to make sure that our country develop. Firstly, you have to investigate your politicians, those that are stealing our money to and outside because they are mumu. If Dangote with his entire family close all their companies that you people think will, what do you think people will happen? How many people have gainfully employed and making money out of him? How many people will be rich inside Dangote? You have to thank him instead of bringing trouble to him, because all your politicians have no mercy on you. It should be respected. It should be accorded the respect that I desire. If you close the factory, will he be the one to suffer it? No. The people employed there, the people making, in fact, ordinary people selling food around that area, selling water, selling whatever. The workers patronizing the businesses in that community. If the place is closed down, definitely they will suffer. What else? What about the issue of industrial waste not properly managed? Yes. This should be done. Don't they have Ministry of Environment in the state? You see, when people come out to talk, you begin to wonder, what is the responsibility of the ministry that should be saddled with the responsibility of checking all this? Are they doing the checking? Apart from asking for tax, what are those things that must be in place? That is why we need the right people in position in this country. You cannot be complaining. The thing has been existing for how many years? Is it not they are knowing? What have they done in the past? Is there any communication to the company to say, yes, the way you are dispensing your waste is not hygienic or is not due? And what is the penalty? You don't just ask people, talk verbally. What are the penalties if you don't do this? What are the things that must happen? If they need to sell the company for violating, sell it. Safety is very important. So, but those coming out to say because they don't know what the agreement is not taking care of this, not taking care of that, those are not the right thing. That's not the right way to manage the situation. While the Kogi State House of Assembly has taken the decision to lock up the place, what is your take on this? Whose fault? Is it the fault of Dangote? Is it the fault of the agreement signed when the acquisition was taking place, or the fault of the government for not doing the right thing? Kindly make your opinion known as you subscribe to my channel. Thank you, good day, and be blessed.